The United States has great strength and patience, but if it is forced to defend itself or its allies, we will have no choice but to totally destroy North Korea. Rocket Man is on a suicide mission for himself and for his regime. The United States is ready, willing, and able, but hopefully this will not be necessary. That's what the United Nations is all about. That's what the United Nations is for. Let's see how they do.
It just seems very irresponsible for a president to kind of threaten another nation with total destruction.
Right. Right.
At a UN event.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're absolutely right. He quote, he said, "Totally destroy North Korea."
Has North Korea invaded anyone? Has North Korea attacked anyone?
Not that
and it wasn't in that clip, but in his speech lasted 45, 48 minutes. He also suggested that denuclearization was the only option.
The only one.
The only option. So that tells me that if North Korea doesn't give up their nuclear weapons, that's enough to do something.
Look, like you said, irresponsible, right? Again, like you just said, to threaten another country, another sovereign nation with total destruction if they do not do exactly what you want them to do is not responsible. It's not wise. You're a leader of an entire country. This other country you're talking about has nuclear capability. Our position, like I've discussed before, is that we don't have that no first use policy. So we, the United States of America, say that no matter if another country threatens us or our allies with or without the use of nuclear weapons, we reserve the right to use nuclear weapons on that country. Now, for that other country, that's a pretty damning situation to be in. It's kind of scary to be in. So, like I said, no matter what that country is, no matter what they do in that country, no matter who the leader is, I kind of understand the idea that they would want to protect themselves. And the only way that you would really be able to protect yourself is with nuclear technology, because only a crazy person would attack another country with nuclear weapons, right?
Well, yeah. And another thing that is...
because you would start nuclear war.
Yeah. And I think the other reason why it's irresponsible is because of the surrounding countries. You can talk all that big talk about totally destroying a country,
right,
all you want.
Right.
But North Korea is not in its own little container.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You don't think a total destruction would affect the countries around it?
Like who, Mike?
South Korea.
Yeah.
China.
Right. Japan. Yeah, Japan's there too.
So it's like I'm trying to figure out, like, what are the leaders of those countries thinking about kind of comments like that, because it's definitely going to affect them. And also, what do you think Kim Jong-un is thinking right now? What do you think his reaction would be to this? What do you think his reaction would be?
I don't think it's going to be, maybe I should stand down.
Yes,
I don't think it's that.
So you don't think he's thinking, you know what? Dang it, Trump. Now that you put it like that, I'm gonna lay down. All you had to do was call me Rocket Man. If you would have called me Rocket Man 2 months ago, I wouldn't have done any of those tests. If you would have called me Rocket Man 2 months ago, I would have shut down the program. I would have shut down my program. Why didn't you say that 2 months ago? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way they can think, or Trump could think, or our military, or our intelligence community, or our generals, or whoever's our advisors, people who are advising Trump. There's no way that they can think that Kim Jong-un is going to just take comments like this and just, oh, dang. Look, all this time I invested in this program, you know what? I'm going to just lay down. That's not going to be his reaction. Somebody like him, his reaction is going to be, his reaction is going to be like crazy people. His reaction is going to be to laugh and to be like, I'm going to one-up you.
Because he's an authoritarian.
Exactly.
One of the last things Trump had said was, hopefully the UN will get something done. Hopefully the UN will actually rectify this issue and I guess disarm North Korea. Let's see what happens. So Donald Trump pours gasoline on the fire by name calling Un, by saying, by threatening to totally destroy the whole nation. He's going to do all of these measures to throw more and more and more fuel on this fire and then leave it in the UN's hands when you just made the situation worse.
But that's his template. That's kind of how he's existed his entire life. Putting like, throw up some more barriers and obstacles to potentially making some headway, potentially resolving this conflict. If there is a resolution that can be made, I guarantee you it's not by calling Kim Jong-un Rocket Man.